Ahojte všetci, vítajte pri pokračovaní Witcher 3 Zaklinač 3. Tak máme teraz také zaujímavý úkol ako nájsť kozu. Hej, máme taký zvonček, ktorým prilákame tú kozu a aby sme vrátili akože tu sú tie kozičky. Tak nie, to nie sú kozy. Tu je celkom zaujímavé toto hľadanie kozy. A sakra.
This way, I think. Another clue. Good.
Ďalšia stopa. A už viem, kam to ide. Ale budeme mať asi nezvaných hostí. Vlček. Tak poď, kamaráde. Wow. Poď. Geralt sa nechá vyviesť miery. Počujem tu kozu niekde. Kruciál.
Good.
Tam je. Medveď. Takže takto, hej. Dodzvoníme. Masaker. Kde je tá hlupá koza? A sakra.
There you are.
Tu je. To je čo za koza?
Here, goat. Here, princess. Hoofed and horned. Should have known it would be stubborn.
Pôjdeš za mnou celý čas?
All right, time to try the bell. Come on, let's go see the Peller. Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow? Come on, damn it. Where the hell did you go? There, found this area. Good thing I ran into him earlier. Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow?
Jasne, že koza si vybere To horšie miesto... Tu by som asi rovne mal. Kozička, pôjde si. Skočila dole. Nemala s tým najväčší problém. Tak tu asi kozička nechce ísť. No poď kozička moja. Už sme blízko.
You're no roach, but I bet we could be friends in time. You've got that all-important quality every roach has to have. You don't talk much.
Nowhere in sight. Nowhere to be Princess, flee not from the Pella, for there are wolves about.
No hurá.
Goat of mine, dearest, sweetest goat.
Bože. To je uchylé. Ach, teď už mi môžeš pomôcť, ne?
Happy for you, but I'm kinda in a hurry. Anna and Tamara, they might be in danger.
The White Wolf helped the Pella, and so the Pella shall help him.
No hurá.
Blood. We need blood. A living being.
No to som sa to veľa dozvedel. To je magor.
Be right back.
Jakú kruk zase? Aj kurva. Už radej dal. Podojí ty vole, tak to je pičovina. Aha. Ligon Chrisu dojesol. Ja sa odjebem. Ligon Chrisu dojesol. Čo on robí? To je viedmak. A kurva. Wow.
They are not here. There is God. Blood. I see blood. Whose? No Anna. No Tamara. Just the child.
Fejťák.
A child that lives not, yet did not die.
It's over? Is that it?
That is it.
Spirits had nothing more to say? Like where they went or where they are now?
You came for an augury, and augur I did. They're gone, the child remains.
Dobre no.
Mentioned a child. Whose?
Why, Anna's.
Anna was pregnant?
She was, and she miscarried.
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps, or ashamed, or forgetful. Or perhaps he had no wish to remember.
Anna tell you all this? Did she come here after it happened?
Nay, not Anna. 'Twas the omens told me.
Great, so I can be sure it's true.
The omens need not your faith to be true. It is you who needs the omens to lead you to truth.
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is, and he's a fondness for hooch.
No doubt makes his temper even fouler. Did he abuse his family? Anna came to you, you must have noticed something.
The Pella's old, near blind, but Princess came and licked her hand.
So what?
She's a wise beast, only comes to those who suffer.
What happened to the child?
In a grave thrown, without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wanders, it seeks vengeance.
A botchling.
White Wolf, Wise Wolf, catch the botchling. The botchling will help, lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
'Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses. If the White Wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
Heard of one witcher who lifted a botchling's curse. Never tried it myself, though. I know you need to bury it under the threshold.
And give it a name. Perform the Aim Roin.
The ritual of naming? That's an elven custom.
Human, elven, dwarven, ancient. Spirits have no race. They honor not its meaning. Win a spirit's favor, and the spirit shall aid you. Ask, and it will answer. Seek, and it will show you the way.
Why do you want its blood?
Blood, blood, blood. It binds men for all ages, the living and the dead.
Sure, but what do you want to do with it?
At times, a century is too short for two brothers to reconcile. One dies before things are set right. The other then brings his blood to the Pella.
And what does the Peller do?
He awaits Forefather's Eve. He mixes the blood with milk, herbs, and hen's feet. He drinks to reconcile the dead with the living. There shall be no Forefather's Eve this year, but we'll find a way, all the same.
I hear you right. You mentioned Forefather's Eve. Pretty old custom. Thought it had died out.
Death lurks in every bog and puddle round here. Folk know they could die, their earthly matters unresolved. Then they require help, or they'll not know peace. Forefather's Eve must be performed. Light the tallow candles to lead them through the dark. Call them by name, appease their regrets. Only then may they depart in peace.
Whatever I do, I gotta find the botchling first.
Seek it at midnight, near the grave that lies empty.
If what you say is true, the Baron ought to know where that grave is.
Zaujímavé, sa to rozširuje. Momentálne máme tu 6. úroveň a plníme, no, úkol rodinné záležitosti. No neviem. Čo mám skôr? Dobre. Závody. To je dosť Hm. No, tak toto asi robiť nebudem, jak to vidím. Pretože budem plniť asi misie alebo úlohy. Tak sorry po ceste. Táto misia je veľmi dlho. Skúsim niečo iné, čo je kratšie z tých vedľajších úkolov. Divoké srdce, divoké. No, tak to už je o mnoho bližšie. Tam by sme mohli dojsť. Mám taký pocit, že sme tam aj boli nasmerovaní. Nás ten pajac zmiatol. Tak sme jem pomohli. To má ten vedľajší úkol. Nájdi v lesích Hany pomoci zaklinačských smyslu. No jdeme na to. Zaklinačské zmysly mám. 2 vlčíkov. Wow.
Witcher?
Hmm?
What are you doing here? Shouldn't be in the forest alone.
I came to tell you. You needn't look for Hannah. She'd have returned long past were she alive. I'll pay you twice Neelan's pledge. Just tell the man his Hannah's dead.
Don't want to know what happened to her?
I've no illusions, Witcher. In Velen, you're gone as long as she's been. You don't come back. Hannah's dead for certain. Neelan ought to accept his loss. Move on with his life.
Strange. People usually prefer to know the fate of their loved ones, whatever the cost.
What good will it do? I'll not get my sister back. And Neelan's all I got left. I can't lose him too. And, well, he'll not rest till he avenges his Hannah, even if it eats up his life. The man deserves better.
Sorry, not in the habit of leaving jobs undone.
Folks speak true about you Witchers. You're heartless beasts.
No jasne, myslím.
Looks like rain. Claw marks. Deep.
Ooh.
No man did this. Cuts. Made with long claws. Flesh torn clear off. This is getting interesting. Smell of a rotting corpse. Blood spattered all around. Must be Hannah. Torn to pieces, literally. Werewolf. No doubt about it. Gotta be careful. Blood and paw marks. Wonder where they lead. Shit. Climbed the tree. I can't get up there. Maybe find something else on the ground. Tuft of fur. Whatever lost it hasn't bathed in a while.
Oh.
man's clothes. Shredded, but no sign of blood. Who rips their own clothes off, leaves them in the woods? Looks like a hunter's quarters.
Kuša. Má kušu novú. Vzácnu. To sa oplatí. Runový kámen vylepšuje vlastnosti meče, když vložíš do... Útočná sila plus 0. Ako... To je fail. Akože totálny. Pretože... Takú blbú som ešte fakt nevidel. Ty vole. Dobre. Schopnosti. Mám jeden bod schopností. Tu na to vidíme na znamení igny. Schopnosti znamení alchymie, šermírství, čiže ten rýchly štýl. Rýchly úder veľmi používam, čiže poškodenie 5% a vyšší. A získa adrenalu 1%, síce je to nič, ale na niečo to je dobré, no. Aha. Zaujímavé. To je zaujímavé toto. Jeden bod v oboru. Tri body v oboru. Aha, jasne, tu sú aké body, koľko som dal. Takže ešte jeden mutagen môžem použiť. Bude to znamení. Sila znamení teda 10%. Sa to znovu zabilo. Čiže keď som tam pridal toto, sila znamení, pridalo sa mi plus 10%, to je dosť dobré. Znamení art, že by som tam... Môžem použiť len tie prvky, ktoré sú, čiže mám tu sila znamení plus toto sa rovná 10% k znameniam. Keď tam pridám toto, tak sa to veľa neurobí. Čiže tak toto je dobré. 10% k znameniam, to je celkom slušné.
Notes. Wonder whose.
Potrebujeme kľúč. Aha.
Blood's just barely dried. He was dragged here. Wonder where from.
Boty sú horšie ako moje, ale cena je dobrá. Čo mi uniká? Prodaj veľkosti, či dopoviete, počkaj asi setmi. Aha. Tak. Ideme teda meditovať. Tak ešte trochu asi. Oh shit. No, trošku to robíme inak. Poď! Sakra. Poď. Poď, Dašo. Poď, Geralt. My sme to ako dokázali, bolo to len tesné. Čo? Čo? No, teraz som prvé, čo to zase kde? Že by to bol ďalší Vincent?
Think we need to talk.
It's Neilin!
Lycanthropy can afflict anyone, but it is a curse, so sorry, but I have to.
You don't understand! I love him! He was near to being mine till you came along! Go away! Leave us be!
Ja, ty si blázen. Čo to říkáš?
Not till I find out what's going on here.
I love him! Always have! Even after I'd learned his secret.
You knew? Did you know I shut myself in here to wait out me change?
I knew, and I didn't mind. But you chose Hannah. I wanted her to see you. I wanted her to fear you. She'd not have stayed. And we could be together.
You brought her here. That night. 'Twas the reason I had the taste of blood in me mouth come morn.
I did it for us! She was to see you turn, not more. I didn't want her death. You've got to believe me!
I don't. And I'll kill you willingly. First time for that, in fact.
This is between the two of you. I refuse to meddle, but cross my path again and I will kill you.
No! Mercy!
You had no mercy for your sister. I'll have none for you.
Zaujímavé.
Told you I'd kill you.
I knows well what you said. Do it.
Čo?
If you want death, find some reins and a tree with a strong limb.
Wouldn't work. Couldn't do it. Always been a coward. Do it. Please.
Mám ho zabiť? To piči. No, tak to bol hezký. Zabil som vlkodlaka. 45. Ja som si to myslel. Máme kľúč od tej chajdy pravdepodobne. Lebo tu bol... Áno, tuto je. No, naký... Fúha. Nedobré... Nie. Tak som myslel, že budú lepšie, no ale nie sú. Sú na rovnaký úrovni ako tie moje. Ale máme jeden výborný nákres. No keby vedel, kde je. No. No, ideme na alchemiu, výrobu. Tento meč je 40 až 50 poškodený, tým pádom mám viac. Bol to nakres, ale áno, vrenie tohto. Tu je. 150! Tak tú zbroj chcem určite. A ty prďo, tak to je zbroj, ktorú jednoznačne chcem mať, pretože táto zbroj ako je to relikvie, je to ľahká výzbroj, tak toto je niečo, ale potrebná úroveň 24. Škoda. Krucinál, ale škoda, že nemám. Tak toto by bola zbroj ako vyšitá pre mňa. Tu zase potrebujem látku na túto zbroj, ale zase nemám rád ten Kedven, no, ten vlastok, ale nechám tak uvidíme, no. Čo z toho ale tak ako, toto ma dosť prekvapilo. Ale je tam úroveň 24, tak sa dá aj čakať teda, že to také bude dobré. Máme nakres, môžeme v podstate aj my niečo potom neskôr vyrobiť, hej, keď napríklad tu dáme nakres šipov nových, výbušných šipov. Treba mi ale hodne veľa tých surovín a tak ďalej. Ale do budúcna sa nám to teda hodí, no, to je určite super. Trebujeme sa hlavne oživiť. Máme vlaštovku, tu budem používať. Neviem teraz, či je dobrá orková soda, ale určite hej, lebo tam vyššie útočnú silu. To je tiež nie zlý proste elixír a ani tá orková soda. To je ako tiež ako super. Čiže tu vydržíš, môžem viackrát použiť ten... No poď. Tie síle znamenia. OK, pokračujeme ďalšou misiou a to je tá, čo bola prekliknutá. Hlavný úkol. Ideme ďalší vedľajší úkol robiť. Ocelové piesti, to je strašne ďaleko. OK, ten vedľajší úkol ohľadom tých jazdenia, no to sa najviac bojím, ale musím to aj zvládnuť, no ale je to tiež ďaleko. Seru na to. Požební hranice. Tak to je ešte ďalej, no tak to na to seru úplne. Závody, hráči, ochránce víry. Fakt všetko musí byť tak ďaleko, kurva. Tak nie, závody, zbierateľská vášeň. Je to ale viac lokácií a to mi to ani neukáže. Dokončiť zbierku tých kariet samozrejme nemám. Takže mi to je úplne na prdel. No a ešte tu je Mr. Zvojí, lenže vysto viac lokácií. Toto už je v inom dejstve a honba za pokladem tu je, ale vyžaduje vysoké úroveň, čiže tým pádom ako ja som nahratý. Lovná čarodejnice 800 metrov. Po stopách Ciri. Zistí, jestli Ciri je ve Velenu. Aha, no tak to budeme ešte zisťovať. Tak to je mi naprd. Rodinné záležitosti. Prečo si bez stará zistí niečo o... Neviem, kto je ty vole. No, tak si ideme prečítať Bestlár. Bestlár, to je taká knižka. Kde je? Mikkel. A druhá časť je promluvy s baronem. Mám tu vôbec tú knižku? Ty vole. A to je tiež ďaleko, 600 metrov. Kde sa práve nachádzam? Ty brďo, tak to je hodne ďaleko. Tu nám potrebujeme sa dostať. Ako, wow. Tu je ďalšie úkoly. Ja si odpadnem, ty koko, však to je tu. A tu, kde sa nachádzam, kurňa? Toto tu nebolo predtým? Alebo bolo? Do píče. Takýto mapa, no ty koky. Ja som asi mŕte v riči, ty vole, tak toto je obrovské. To je riadne obrovské. Toto je cez kilák. 1, 2, 3, 4, no ty vole. Tak toto je obrovská mapa. A to som len tu na? A ty vole. No, tento svet je obrovský. No nič. Fajn. Tak ideme na to. Ale asi na to zavoláme koníka, naskočíme na koníka. Chcel by som vyhrať nejaké tie závody konské. Takto niekoho zabijeme. Upla a po hlave. Nekera skoro. Tak poď neker. Poď. Wow, nevyšlo mi to. Wow. Nevyšlo to, škoda. Netrafil sa, škoda. Panika konec sa trošku znižuje. Netrafil som sa, škoda. Zase som sa netrafil. Lucinál. Zase som sa netrafil. Lucinál. Má to štve. No hurá. Wow. Yes. Trafil som sa. Je tam. Wow. Vynikajúco. Pam. Neker, poď. Sek. Wow. No poďte vy, zmrdí. Hezky ich tu bolo teda. Tu je teda... Kopec surovín sa zíde. Nemať nábojí je úplne iné. Hlavne tu výdrž má.
Come on.
Ešte sa môžem odložiť.
Not so fast, Roach.
This downpour's a bastard in it.
Fakt? Je to pravda, drží cestu. To je super. Tak to je pecka.
Lightning
Som
strike.
naozaj nevedel. Ten koň sám drží tú cestu a stlačí ním iba jedného tlačidla a šprintuje sám koň bez toho, že je to podobné ako v Far Cry 4, že proste on sám ide len na to, že tu musíte držať ten smer, ale prudko bočiť už bohužiaľ nevie. Takže musíme to otočiť.
Faster. Whoa there, Roach.
Na to sa pozrieme. Horí. Však prší, to zhasne. Treba tam ísť. Zajímavé. Baron tu zapálil sám. Ten Baron nie je až taký dobrý, ako som si na prvý pohľad myslel. Ale uvidíme, ako to celé dopadne.
Oswin. Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick!
Tak dobre, tak môžem, no. Zachrániť. Tak fajn, tak pomôžem mu.
Well, this is a fucking first. You, where do I know you from, eh? Ah, right, the Witcher! Come, drink with me! Pale as a ghost you are.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Dúvaj, teraz nemám teba. Sa chceš byť?
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Let's end this.
To je debil. Tak, to je des.
We need to talk.
Sakra, ale teraz zamýšľam, či tá druhá časť... No do prdele.
Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story.
No moment.
She always...
To nie dobre toto. No nič, vidíme sú.
Expect me to believe you are a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was...
Vidíme, jak to celé dopadne a... Náhodou...
20... like... Ah!
Dobre, dáme tomu.
Yes. So... I'd be... No. Next.
Ty brjo.
When you it like...
What?
What?
Just like...
Damn! That's...
Get... But here...
What?
Some...
Into... But how?
That's just...
And
Ty
the...
pič, tak to je kurva dlhá.
Do not...
And
Do I try... A bit...
Takže nakoniec to predsa len načítame do zachytného bodu. Som mlátil jeho, to nechcem. Rýchle uloženie značne. Tam pomôžeme tomu, nechcem sa rozprávať s tým barónom, to urobím už úplne posledné. Už tento rozhovor je kurňa dlhý. Ja na to bohužiaľ už nemám čas. Takže posledná vec, čo urobíme, pomôžeme
Witcher learned nothing from the spy's corpse, but the wraiths had failed to find his notes.
nájsť toho jedného člena, ktorý je v ohni.
A local warlord, and that she'd quarreled with a witch.
No. Tu to horelo. Tu to bolo. Prečo si veslá pomoc s barónom, to nedám. Chceme použiť. Tak nie. Kone, musíme odtud.
Shit, fire's spreading. Damn it, lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
Zachránil som konia. Á, tu je ten idiot.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Sabí, tak poď.
They ran from you, didn't they? Let's end this.
tak teraz mi to išlo horšie ako predtým. Papa. A ešte. To je hezky spravené.
We need to talk.
To bude na dlho teda, áno, presne tak.
Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna?
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
Expect me to believe you are a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
No. Tak, no to ma zaujímavé, jak to bolo nakoniec.
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
Aye. We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. hit the wall and a pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, and Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
I sympathize. I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you find your Ciri.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob. A guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Still not sure what to do.
Whatever you decide, we must put an end to my child's suffering.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way.
No, dajme tomu, že hneď.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
Samý rozhovor o kliatbe. Pár hodín později. Stále ještě prší, to je fajn.
A bit further. Follow me.
Tak si to uložíme. Bestlár mi tam ukázal, že musím si otvoriť. Alchymie postaví výluka Bestlár. Prokletí. Na to je dobré znamenie akcií. Olej proti prokletím, ten nemám. Lambert zaklíná škola vlka. Takže akcí. Uvidíme, no tak poď, barone.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Toto daj.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Wow.
Look!
Kurva. Co to je? To je zrúda. To silné nebude, dúfame.
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. Let's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets ploughing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Čo?
Merciful gods!
Kurwa.
Back to the fortress.
What's this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends and change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Momentálne sa snažíme vždycky kliatbu zrušiť, ako sa s ňou vysporiadať mečom. Takže robíme to tak po zaklínacku. Ale je to dosť odporná beštia.
Come on, come closer, specters. Actually, the scent attracted them.
Quiet now. What do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, got buried under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
Pull up my devours.
Použiť Ingy.
Chosen a name?
No.
So think of one. It's important.
It's a girl.
Použiť vaštovku. Skúsim použiť voči jadra. Nie, to lepšie je 25 sekúnd ako vždycky. Jeden pivec a 25 sekúnd obnova života. To je pecka. Tak došli sme sem.
What now?
Repeat after me.
Čo?
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee, Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Do piči.
Good. Now bury the body.
Kurwa. What now?
What now?
In 1 day's time, Daya should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But...
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Mám vyvolať teraz strážneho ducha. Tak jdeme na to. Geralt začne meditovať.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea.
Kurva.
Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
No, oni tam pohode pozerajú. Čo moc rýchlo behám?
If it don't stop raining, my arse will rot off.
Kde ma to vedieš, kurva? Hopla. Topivec. Sorry, musím sa porozprávať s topivcami. Dobre, môžem pokračovať ďalej. Ten med si asi presne nechám. Díky si ma aspoň počkal. Wow. Úplne úžasne to vyzerá, tak prechádza tú trávou. No, a ty ma ujebuješ.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around though. Bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Clothing. They change in here. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more.
No, kde ma to dáš? No kde ma to malé detsko donesie. Hnusné, škaredé. Sakra. Čo to je? Fú, shit, no presne. A sakra, som sa asi opil.
Looks like rain. Should examine that horse carcass. What do we have here?
Hlava.
Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Bones have been here a while. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. It doesn't end here.
Ah, sakra! Oh shit. Pojď, kamarád. Fú. Preč. Trochu si pohneme, strašne už dlho chodí, ide a zatiaľ neviem, kde nás to vedie. Tu na?
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
What the fuck? Tu som už bol?
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
Je to
What
šilé.
you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Koho si videl? No vlastne, chcem to vedieť.
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and seen no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream then. So kid, who did you see? Who came here?
Pappy brought her at night. The lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster. Said she had to go back. Dunno where to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up. Gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is high. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than to Crow's Perch with a baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Ďalší nekonečný dialog.
I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come.
began to fear some demon had snatched him. But finally, they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing over the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden. And then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded. Said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing. As if they burned with raw fire.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Ľudí ráno a deti nespia, to je úplne super ako.
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
No. Dobre, tak pre dnešok to uzavrieme. Pri ďalšej kapitole určite zistíme, čo sa s tým dá urobiť. Rodinné záležitosti a skúsim aj nejakú tu potom vedľajší ten úkol. Je to ešte veľa a to som len v podstate mám len tú časť, čo sa nachádza v tom Vranohrade, tie úkoly z Vranohradu, vyhlášky, nebol som ešte ani v týchto miestach úplne a tu je ďalšia nástenka, tu je ďalšia, ďalších 6 úkolov, 12 úkolov, tu je ďalšia, proste je toho mŕte tu na, tu je ďalšia, proste je tu milión asi, roky budem to hrať asi, ale dúfam, že nám to podarí, také malé oblasti, to je ako neskutočne obrovská mapa. To sa musí priznať, že začiatok hry ma prekvapil, ale toto, čo dokázali tvorcovia urobiť, je neuveriteľné. Tu sme boli úplne ako prvýkrát a toto máme vlastne celé okupované, celé to mám prejdené, si poviete, že no je to veľké, ale nakoniec to je nič, to je úplne Malá dedinka, nič viac. Takže uvidíme, jak sa to vynie celé. A tie ostrovy tu nás sú... nie sú ani kompletné. Tak tu na to je tiež nabité. No dobre, no. Tak, ďakujem pekne zatiaľ za sledovanie, uvidíme sa na budúce.